It was just a regular Tuesday morning when the call came in. I was halfway through my coffee, just about to leave for work, when my phone buzzed. I glanced at the screen. My store manager's name stared back, without giving it much thought. I answered. "Hey, Derek," I said casually, balancing my mug. "Everything all right?" His voice was tight, unnervingly serious. "I need you to come to the store. Right now. There's something you need to see." I froze, confused by the urgency. "What is it?" It's a video from the parking lot security camera. It's about your wife." That single sentence sent a jolt through my chest. I went still. "What about my wife?" There was a pause, heavy and hesitant. Then he added, "Just come. It's better if you see it yourself." My heart thudded painfully against my ribs. 100 thoughts exploded in my mind, none of them good. I threw out a jacket, grabbed my keys, and rushed out, leaving my coffee untouched on the table. The 15-minute drive felt eternal. Every red light, every slow car in front of me only added to the dread curling inside me like smoke in a locked room. When I got there, Derek was waiting in the back office, his expression grave. He didn't offer any pleasantries, just motioned for me to sit, wordlessly. He turned to the monitor and hit play on the footage. The screen flickered to life, displaying grainy black and white footage of the store's rear parking lot, time-stamped from late the night before. The lot was mostly deserted, dim under the flickering lights. Then, a car pulled in. Her car, my wife's car. I leaned forward, puzzled and disoriented. Why would she be here at that hour? She parked, stepped out. The same red coat she wore the day before clung to her frame. She looked around cautiously, almost paranoid, and then moved toward a dark SUV parked near the far corner of the lot. A man stepped out of the vehicle. His face was shadowed, indistinct. They embraced, not just a simple hug. It was longer, tighter, intimate. Then she kissed him. The air left my lungs. I blinked, praying I had imagined it. But there it was again, another kiss. And then, without hesitation, she took his hand and led him into the back seat of her car. The camera didn't show much after that. The angle was partially obstructed, but it didn't need to. 30 agonizing minutes ticked by in fast forward. Silence when they emerged. Her hair was tousled, her coat slightly askew. She looked flustered. He hugged her again, then walked away. She got back into her car and drove off. I sat there, staring at the screen, unable to breathe. Every part of me went still, my thoughts evaporating into numb disbelief. Derek finally broke the silence. "I'm sorry, man. I didn't know if I should show you, but I figured you deserved to know." I gave a slow nod, still transfixed by the now black screen. "Thanks for telling me," I murmured. Without saying another word, I left. I drove, without direction, hands shaking on the steering wheel. My mind spiraled through memories, 6 years of marriage unraveling in a matter of minutes. The betrayal felt sharp, almost physical, as though someone had taken a blade to my chest. When I finally returned home, she was in the kitchen making lunch, humming softly, smiling, acting like nothing had happened. She looked up and said, "Hey, how was your morning?" I couldn't speak. I just stared at her. "Where were you last night?" I asked, my voice cold and level. She faltered for a moment, then answered, "I went to see Laura. She was having a rough day." I nodded once. "In the store parking lot." She froze. Her face drained of color. "What?" she whispered. "I saw the video," I said, sharper now. The cameras caught everything. She stared at me, eyes wide and glassy. Her lips parted like she wanted to say something, anything, but no words came. I turned and walked into the bedroom, grabbed a duffel bag. She followed me, her voice cracking, tears starting to fall. "Please, just let me explain. It was a mistake. I'm sorry. Please don't go." But I kept packing. That night, I crashed at a friend's place. I didn't sleep. I just lay there, motionless, staring at the ceiling with the weight of 6 years pressing against my ribs. 6 years of shared laughter, whispered dreams, morning coffees, all poisoned by a moment I never saw coming. The days that followed blurred into each other. She called constantly, texted, begged. I ignored every message. I wasn't ready to hear her voice. Eventually, I agreed to meet. We sat across from each other in a small, quiet cafe. To people with too many ghosts sitting between them. Her hands trembled as she clutched her cup. She confessed it all, said it started months ago. Said she didn't mean to fall for someone else. Said she still loved me. But the words felt hollow. I listened, but inside, something had gone still. We tried counseling. I wanted to believe healing was possible. But trust, once shattered, is a fragile, wounded thing. Every time she stepped out the door, I imagined things I didn't want to imagine. Every text she received made me flinch. I began checking the clock when she was late. I couldn't live like that. So we separated. No screaming, no final blowout. Just a quiet, aching end to something that once meant everything. I moved into a small apartment on the other side of town. Started piecing myself back together. Focused on work. Spent more time with friends. Tried to remember who I was before everything fell apart. Some days, it works. I laugh. I move forward. I don't think about her. Other days, the memory crashes in without warning. The parking lot footage plays on loop in my head. The sting of her betrayal cuts as deep as ever. What hurts the most isn't the physical act of cheating. It's the lies, the duplicity. The way she looked me in the eyes every day while carrying secrets. Sometimes, I still go to that store. I pull into the same lot, and for a fleeting second, I glance at the camera mounted high on the building, knowing that one moment it captured one small, silent betrayal changed the course of everything I believed in. They say time heals. Maybe it does, but some scars linger like ghosts in the quietest corners of your heart. I don't hate her, not anymore. I pity her, and I pity the man I used to be, the one who gave his whole heart to someone who didn't know how to hold it. Maybe one day I'll trust again. Maybe love will find me in a new form, a better one. But for now, I'm simply learning to live with the truth and the echoing silence that follows. And every time my phone rings unexpectedly, a chill still runs down my spine, because I'll never forget the day everything I believed in shattered quietly, completely with a single call.